should I begin? My team play to win, no we get it in. Play the card, fucking with the pack, that'd be a sin. We was blessed with a couple things I cannot explain. Took his phone, hard to hook, and that just made me let it ring. Hit that black, he like, what's the sound? Told him chop it down, yeah square, fill him up around, know his metrics now. Take him out, we won't make him wait, we will not be late. Bro, hit my phone, asked him what's the code, told him it's a date. Got the drop, then we shut him down, open up shop. Seen a hot, kept it moving, homie, he ain't even stop. You know why? To some music that was bumping down the block. Had to put away the pistol, I ain't fucking with the cop. Took a shot of the liquor, you should know what's in my cup. Got a team full of smokers, everybody rolling up. Seen a nigga bust a Yui, I ain't really give a fuck. No, I keep a shooter with me, I got Ray Ray in the cut. Good people. Welcome back once again on another fine Wednesday after 9 p.m. If you don't already know, I am Trey Holiday, and this is the TraMatic Podcast, episode 167. As always, I'm in the muff building, and when I'm in the muff building, I'm with the muff guys. Start with my player partner himself.
Shells the Hootie Mac, Hootie Bang Bang from the Plain Gang was good.
Ooh. And as always, we got the big fella in the building.
Yo, chubby baby. Finna get active.
Yes, sir. Fellas, excuse me. How y'all feeling on this fine Wednesday, man?
You know me, brother. Blessed and highly favored.
Extremely
Great to be here today.
Amen. Great to have you, my nigga. Brother Chubbs.
I'm in a good space right now. I'm in a good space.
Amen to a good space. Can we have a toast to? Can we have a toast to a great space?
Shout out to the great space.
Toast to a great space.
Shout out to the great space, man. All right. Well, fellas, a lot that's been going on in the last couple of days. So we'll get right into it. I want to go ahead and actually start with the Pastor Trey word of the day. I guess per usual. Pastor Trey word of the day we start with. I want to slightly preface the word of the day, but I also want to tiptoe with how far I indulge in the word of the day. Indulge in what brought me to this word of the day. I'll say that. Just to summarize, and this is something that we have talked about before on this show. We as a people have to be mindful of our interactions, not just with each other, but with others. We have to really assess situations and make the best decisions that we can make, because we will be liable for our decisions.
For sure.
So Pastor Trey word of the day is going to be accountability. Okay? Accountability isn't about perfection.
It's about ownership. It's taking responsibility for my actions, my choices, and the results that come with them. If I fall short, I'll acknowledge it, correct it. No excuses, just growth. We as a people have to also utilize our relationships with our friends, our loved ones, and make sure that we are pushing everyone to have a level of accountability for their actions. Because what happens is things occur, and as opposed to us having understanding that there's an opportunity to be accountable, we just pass by that portion of it. And I feel like what that does is it's going to continue to create a pattern where we're not being responsible for our decisions because people are looking at everything but what you could have did differently in that situation.
Why do you think?
I think that's a
Why?
fair.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, you as a
Interesting.
people,
Is it like
you know what?
self shame? Is it like what is it with accountability that as a people we struggle? Because that is a people thing. You know what I'm saying? I know more people who struggle with accountability than less.
It's because your slavery is a choice. You feel me? That's why, man. You feel me? That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why,
Right.
bro. You feel me? And nowadays, a lot of the enslaving we do to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we tend to lack accountability because, even though I'm not going to deny that we continue to be oppressed in society, but
Mhm.
when we move within the oppression and we don't move as if we can be bigger than the oppression, then we continue to put ourselves in these small box situations. You know what I'm saying? So we always looking for sympathy. You know what I'm saying? We feel so oppressed that we don't even acknowledge what we could do differently for ourselves to make our situations better. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we
Yeah,
rely on.
man.
It's somebody else's fault. You feel me? And at the end of the day, it's definitely times where we are victims of that oppression. You feel me? And it's definitely times that we do things on our own that put us in these situations. But
Mhm.
we want so much sympathy for the oppression that we don't even be accountable when it's on us. And you got to be accountable when it's on us because nobody's giving us sympathy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So,
and
as a people, for us to grow,
crazy
we got to be able to
preaching.
be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? We got to
Mhm.
operate bigger than that. Not to say it don't exist, but it's working because we let it minimize us.
Yeah.
When you when
So it's
you
like,
when you see, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Finish. I want you to finish that because you preaching right now.
Yo,
So if you got
you
something
you
else to
you
say, I want you
know
to continue.
when like there like it might be a video on social media, right? And it might be hypothetically like a nigga in a wheelchair, right? And this nigga doing pull-ups. He in the gym.
Right.
And niggas is like, yo, even though you're in a wheelchair, yo still is maximizing what he got. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta do as a people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can't let the wheelchair just ground us and just be satisfied with the fact that we're in a wheelchair and life is going to be terrible because we're in a wheelchair. No, bro. You still got to live beyond that. And once you start living beyond that, that wheelchair will feel as less of an oppressor, and it's just an obstacle that was a part of your growth. And that's what we got to get to.
Yeah, yo, I totally agree. I was just preaching the same sentiment earlier. You know what I mean? When I ended up getting some unfortunate news, you feel me? I don't know. I want to see. I want to see. See for real. Don't put me on single screen right now. You feel me? Because I want to see your reaction when I say what I'm about to say. You feel me? So I get some news about somebody needing a couple dollars. You feel me? And it's like, for what? What? What's going on? Come to find out, Roy is back and did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, what? And I mean, and I was just had you just thinking of it, talking about accountability and talking about, you feel me? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I say ain't call me, you feel me? Because he know I'm going to get on his ass about taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do. You feel me? Because like you don't even need to be in the situation that you in right now. You know what I'm saying? So close to, you feel me? We talking about less than a year, some months off the papers. You feel me? So it's just always just silly for real. You know what I mean? To be sitting around and blaming everybody else. You know what I mean? And now you jammed up. And now we gotta just step up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, nobody ever think about how their family feel when you making these decisions out here, you feel me, and doing what you're doing. I don't nobody want to take no type of accountability. So it's like, yo, no, I just felt that, you feel me? So I just, you know what I mean? I also wanted to let y'all know that what was going on with that for real. So, you know what I mean? Free Roy, your dumb ass boy.
Dang, bro. I'm disappointed.
I extremely,
I'm
extremely
disappointed, bro.
disappointed.
Because at the end of the day, you it's only so much that niggas can do for you. You feel me? Put you in the right spaces, show you the right way, like to operate. But if you
Yeah,
don't want
man.
to own that for yourself, like,
And
I
that's what
mean,
I'm saying. At the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we all, man, we all kings of our own castles. We all have to run our, you know what I'm saying, situations how we want to run our situations. If you can't, you know what I mean, you gotta take accountability for your decisions. And it's just super unfortunate when shit just kind of go that way. You feel me? So yeah, it's bad.
damn, my nigga.
Yeah, we talk on the after show. We'll get more
Is
back
it?
into that.
Yeah,
We get more
yeah.
into it for real.
Of course, there's more questions. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand. We'll get into it on that after show for real.
Y'all speak.
free
I'll speak
bro,
on
regardless, yo.
the after show, y'all.
Yeah,
I'll say what I
Free
got to say.
bro, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But why I'm mad at you. Feel me? One time for bro, man. One time for bro, man.
well, let me rerun back. I think I got some, yeah, a little bit.
Crazy,
I
man.
mean,
Crazy,
you do it
crazy,
like him, we
crazy,
would have had to
crazy.
do it 3 times for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His-
But doing it like him ain't what work. You know what I'm saying?
try to try to
So,
try to show him the new way. But yeah,
god damn. Well,
god damn.
right. All right. I'm gonna go to the wild card question to break the monotony a little bit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought of this question very, very recently. If you are in the Baltimore, Maryland area, you feel me? You might understand why I asked this question, you feel me? But I wanted to pose this question to the guys, you feel me? When you guys were young, right? What was something your grandmother and or equal representation made you do when there was a thunderstorm?
Made me do.
So I start.
I'm about to say, like, probably
Go ahead.
one I can think of is cut all the lights off. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely one. We'd be like, yo, well, we in the basement. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
We
get
ain't
up
get no
here.
light or
Get
no
up here in
TV,
this,
bro.
in this living room and sit down and be quiet and stop running around like monkeys. That's what my grandma used to say all the time, for real.
It's like they felt like if the electricity was running in the house, it was going to bring the energy to the crib. Like, no, like,
Nah,
no,
they ain't play
man.
about that. They
No.
thought she used to talk about that like God was angry.
You're right. Facts. Facts. That
Yeah, I
was
used
a
to get
thing
that
back
type
in
of
the
talk.
day.
Yeah. In the
Hey,
90s?
Chubb.
What? We talking about 90s stuff.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Chubb, you had anything, grandma or equivalent, like when it was a thunderstorm, they was like certain protocol for thunderstorm.
Yeah, two things. One was cut the lights off,
Yeah, that was definitely mine.
and the
Lights
other
and
one,
TV.
the curtains are open, close them during the storm.
Say that one more time.
Close the curtains.
Mm.
So
Don't let the storm in.
Close the
yeah,
curtains.
one of those
Get away
moves.
from the
I
windows. You
understand.
feel
I
me?
understand the logic. You feel me? Like, because like belief is so like real.
You know,
Belief is real.
you know what I would do though? I would still like crack the window open just to feel how it felt outside, and that should be
You
crazy. You'd be
know,
like,
you
"Damn."
know,
The
you know what?
breeze, yo, a thunderstorm breeze is always
Yeah,
nice.
I would still see how it felt outside. Leave it open if it's feeling good.
Me personally, I feel like you should like had the window open. In my personal opinion, because it's like, all right, if it's hello like wind with the thunderstorm and the window closed, now the wind is pushing against the window.
Yeah, as
But if
long
it's
as it
open,
ain't wet and anything, it ain't that type of crazy like
yeah,
rain to where it's
right.
wet and anything. I'm with you on the window
It
open
ain't
because
no
it's a cool
resistance.
breeze. It's a cool breeze. It's a nice breeze.
As I got older, it definitely was a crack in all the windows when it was a
Oh
storm.
yeah, yeah. And it may have been something that I may start doing older as well. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that. I don't know if I had control of like opening and closing windows in the early
At the
years,
younger age,
the early
yeah,
'90s.
Had my own
niggas was
window.
enslaved. Niggas was enslaved to them theories and thought processes, yo. Turn everything off. I'm like, what? For what? This how I won't remember my last minutes from a thunderstorm. Man, we said that. Sometimes I had to lay down. Sure enough.
Sometimes you had to lay down. Show that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, dad, we gotta go come sit still. Come late, boy,
What is
lay
this
down.
going to do?
It's nap
Right.
time. Because they wanted to take a nap. And I get it. As an older person for real, you be what the later if you
I get it. I get it. I get it. Yo, because yes. Oh, it's raining. Oh my, I'm about to crack this window, lay the fuck down.
yo, I'm about
I
to
might
lay
I might even
down.
turn everything off and just listen to the
Just
rain.
yeah. Facts.
Man, maybe they just knew better. Maybe they just appreciated it better than we ever knew to appreciate it. You feel me?
Sometimes I ain't know
Who
what they
knows?
was doing. They was just doing shit for
Yeah, no bet.
real. We gotta get more. We gotta get more to that. Just doing what we feel is right.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Shout out to the grandmas though. You feel me? Shout out to
Yeah.
the grandmas. I don't have neither one of my grandmas no more. You feel me? Shout out to them.
Shout out to my
I don't actually have no grandparents living at this point in my life.
word.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, shout
Both
out to
my
my grandmother. My
grandfathers.
grandmother. Yeah, I about to say my grandmother. G for real. She got Alzheimer's. You feel me? She just recently had to move into like a nursing home, but you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
niggas up there all the time, you feel me? But it's like, yo, she a G, she outlasted everybody. And she been like, you know what I'm saying, non-verbal, you feel me, for like last probably like 5, 10 years, you feel me?
It's
So
interesting.
you know what I mean? And she like outlasted all her siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like
My
everybody.
grandfathers, both of them niggas died when I was like single digit age to the point where I don't have no memories with them niggas. I remember both their funerals, but I don't have no memories with them. Neither one of my grandfathers. You feel me? None that I can
Grandfathers.
account for.
No, I never. I had one memory with my actual like grandfather on my father's side. Carried
Mm-hmm.
my father's name. You feel me? He was a senior, so my father being a junior. But I only only met him one time when I was probably like 13. You feel me, for Thanksgiving. My father always tried to make sure that like his kids, you know what I'm saying, at least went around and knew who their family was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he would try to like take us around, take make sure we go there. So one year, because my grandmother wasn't with it, because my grandfather ended up like leaving and starting a whole new family. You feel me, with another woman. So it's like my grandmother
Family
like,
type shit.
yeah, my grandmother like, don't eat nothing over there. Don't y'all bet not eat nothing that lady made. And it was like it was real. You feel me? The food was nasty. I ain't gonna front. The food was not good. And come to find out, it was some like food like they had cooked Thanksgiving dinner like months before on something like or something crazy like we and had it frozen and just
I just thawed it out.
uh, just thawed out. I'm like, yo, what is this? Try to
Flag
throw
on
some
the
like
bag.
some marshmallows over some yams that's been as 3 months old in my 13-year-old mind. Nah,
It probably freezer burnt.
yo, it was not it, bro. It
That's
wasn't it.
that's crazy.
And that's my like first
Yo,
experience of like, you know what I'm saying, meeting my grandfather. And the shit was crazy because it was like, yo, it read up whole court. Like I wrote like a report about that. You know what I'm saying? Got like an A on my report, you know what I'm saying, writing about my experience of the first time meeting my grandfather. And then like, yo, I never really like seen him ever again. That's what's crazy. Like I died, I ain't even
like
really go to a funeral or nothing. You feel me?
my father, like my father, he had like hard feelings towards his father. You feel me? So my grandfather was like really trying like be more in my life, but my father had so much hard feelings for yo, he wasn't really with it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really with it. So I ain't never really have opportunity to like build that relationship. Um, my mother's father. Oh, it's like I do kind of remember yo. You feel me? But I don't have a definitive memory. You know what I mean? But like out of all like my grandmother, grandfather's kids, grandchildren, when I see pictures, yo, like I be like, damn, I look just like that nigga. You feel me? It's
That's what be
kind of
crazy.
crazy to the point that as I got older, like in these last couple of years, I started rocking like the really full mustache. Like that's how your shit was, you feel me? Your had the full beard, full mustache, you feel me? I be looking like, dang, you feel me? I look like this nigga I don't
Damn.
even know for real. You know what
This
I'm
is why I
saying?
do this. This is why I do this. This is why this is why this is fit my face perfect.
Right, right. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
no, that shit crazy. It's some shit I had to like figure out with my pops for real. Like, cause I had like growing up, I had got like facial hair really, really like young, like 13,
mm-hmm.
14 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was shaping my shit up, but it was like, yo, I'm young. I don't really know how to like really care for my young face that's like developing. So I would get crazy razor bumps and shit. You feel me? Razor bumps everywhere, all up under my, you know what I'm saying? All up because I would just have the skinny
Mm-hmm.
little skinny joint, but everything around that shit, razor bumps all up under here for real. I ain't know what to do. That shit would be painful. It would just be crazy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And this one barber, like, yo, like, he actually knew the family for real. Shout out to my nigga Denez. He like, yo, look at your father for real. Why don't you just grow it out? Grow it out like how your father beard is. And like, yo, from that day forward, I had the full beard, and I have never ever had that issue ever again. So it's like, damn, that shit kind of crazy for real. Like, I mean, I was kind of fighting it for real. I tried to do something different, but it was like, nah, nigga, this is how your shit kind of like, this how the genes is working. You feel me?
Destiny.
Yeah, it's just destiny. It is what it is. So nah, that should be crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then, but grandma, you feel me? I had a chance to definitely have a nice long life with both my grandmothers. You feel me? Shout out to my father mother. She died in 12th grade and shit. That's probably the first time like I felt some loss. It really, really hurt. You feel me? Really,
Mm,
really that really, really hurt. You know what I'm saying? That was my dog, you feel me?
yeah.
You feel me? Shout out to
Nah,
my
my grandma, both of my grandmothers. My grandmother that's still here was definitely the one that was around and you know what I mean, really raised us for real, for real. My other grandmother, you know what I'm saying, R.I.P. to her, rest her soul. She she was the grandmother. She just always lived. I don't know. She was just my father's mother, and you know how
mm-hmm.
mothers be sometimes where they just got the kids all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Father being a musician and doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But he always tried to make sure that we went over there for important times. And like every time we went over my grandmother's house, like she ran a daycare. You know what I'm saying? So she always had a book bag full of goodies and new school stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Every time we went over there, we was getting a Ziploc bag. It would have some chips. It would have an apple. It would have a juice in there, a soda or something. You feel me? It would have a bag of penny candy for real. All that would just come in the bag. 100% of the time that I went
Count on
over
it.
my grandmother's house, you feel me? You was getting something. You know what I mean? When she started doing the daycare, it's when my uncle, you know what I'm saying, got the church for real. You know what I mean? Victory Ministries for real. Shout out to yo. So then she just started doing the cooking, doing the dinners at the church for real. And she would just sell dinners at the church on Sunday. So she wouldn't be in the service. She'd be in the kitchen for real. So like I
Yeah.
used to pull up
Man.
and just go holler at her in the kitchen, sit back there with her. She'd be like, "Yeah, make him a plate." You feel me? Get a whole big plate full of stuff for real. She was a boss. You know what I mean? She was a boss for real.
So my grandmother on my father's side, she had a real southern type of way to her, a real southern type of way. She's out Alabama, and I visited her once upon a time. Um, Despite that, She did things. She did things for her. She's I got love for my grandmother on my father's side. I got love for her. My grandmother on my mother's side, that's my best friend. That was my best friend. I told her everything. She listened.
That's so important to
And she
kids.
talked back. So I ain't need no
It's
therapy.
so important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, because here's the thing, a lot of people didn't understand me. And I had behavioral issues growing up. And my mother, she did what she could, but I just need somebody to talk to. And there was a certain point where my grandmother, she just had it from there. Like, I got you. Don't worry about it. And I was good. Now, grandfathers on my father's side, he passed away when I was young. So I never met him or anything like that. My grandfather on my mother's side, he passed away, but he had a lot of family portraits I seen growing up. He was a fly motherfucker. He was fly. He got a lot of fly pictures. I remember that. But I never got to meet or anything. So I ain't have no type of grandfather relationships. Grandmothers for sure, but grandfathers. I've seen grandfathers in the family, which is cool. I
Yeah.
got family, but directly, nah, never seen them.
Chubbs,
My
Chubbs, you
grandfather.
had behavioral issues growing up,
Yeah.
So you really mellowed
I
out,
can see that.
All I need was
Man,
somebody. I need
my
somebody to understand.
grandfather. What would you say?
What you
My bad.
what you said, Chubbs?
I just needed somebody to understand me, and she did.
Mm-hmm.
Word. Shout out to
So
her.
it keeps you from crashing out.
Yes.
It
Yo,
prevents
it's
you from.
real. It's real. Like I never met my grandfather on my mother's side. He died before, you know what I'm saying, way before I was born. But the more stories, the real stories I hear about him, man, he my brother for real. He my brother. You know what I'm saying? He got his, you know what I'm saying, his ways about him. He was a the bottle took a hold of him for real, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And I understand in those times back in the days for real, it was very easy to get off track. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I mean, I definitely see, but he definitely stood up for family. Like the stories I heard, you know what I mean, when because that's a whole nother story about. And I don't know, you know what I mean, just how them the secret, family secrets, and how, you know what I'm saying, they push shit up under the rug back in the day. Shit used to be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know
Rug.
what I'm
The
saying?
rug used to be important.
But it's always good to hear that, you know what I mean, it was people standing up and being real in those situations. You know what I'm saying? There may not have been no
Yeah.
jail, but people was paying for their, you know what I mean, for their crimes.
Nothing was going unpunished.
Now nothing was going unpunished.
Fair.
So
Fair.
shout out to
All
the,
right, man.
you know what I mean, the
Shout out to the
grandparents.
grandparents, show for sure, bro. Shout out to the grandparents, show all of them. Shout out to me not being a grandparent no time soon.
No time soon.
All right, let's change the mood again a little bit.
Let's get it.
Two things happened last night.
Okay.
Equally, maybe not equally interesting. You feel me? But two things happened last night. You know what I'm saying? Chubbs, you want to start with the first thing that happened or the second thing that happened?
The first thing that happened.
Okay.
All right. Let's get into it.
Hootie,
Yes, sir.
we gotta stay under control. You feel me?
Nah, I'm
Because
promoting APG hoodies. Nigga need APG hoodies. Go ahead.
no, I feel you. Cause I know that me and
I
you
got you, bro. I already know. That's why I just
can
stretched out
start
to
taking
make
this
sure I'm
conversation
loose
far.
and I'm breathing. and all that. We
All
good.
right. So last night, we found out that
Mm-hmm.
Max Crosby is not being traded to the Ravens. In fact, the opposite has happened.
Right.
Baltimore backed out of the deal at the last moment after Crosby reportedly failed his physical, canceling what would have been a blockbuster move. I'm just going to say for myself, bro, this shit fucked my bowling night all up. I'm going to say that. I came in bowling, locked in, and ready to be my best. And once this text came across my phone, I was never the same last night.
Yeah. Like shit been crazy because it's like, yo, this the first time every like conspiracy theory that then came through my phone has been absolutely 100% correct. Every single one. It was like conspiracy. Oh, Ravens about to trade for Max Crosby. Oh, Ravens trade for Max Crosby. Then it's like, hold up. Max Crosby may be hurt for real. They may have paid too much for him for real. Like that's all I was hearing. Like, yo, they may have paid too much. The deal don't go through. The deal don't go. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, it's. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be totally honest, and I'm gonna let me
Mm-hmm.
breathe before like I go. Yo, to me, I have very very mixed feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know like if DaCosta is a genius or if he's an idiot. You feel me? Or somewhere just kind of in between, and he making it kind of just work. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, you're like, yo, are you being an idiot and just kind of jumped out too early because you just had to win because you needed a win because niggas is getting fired around the building and shit like that, and you just did some shit that we don't normally do. Is that what happened? And you threw out there too early on the nigga that you don't even know when you let niggas announce it. That's the problem. That's my main problem. Why you let niggas announce it before you check everything, before you check the fine print? Or is it really collusion for real? Because I think it may be collusion. I think y'all seen some other shit go on. Y'all see Trey Hendricks, and I don't want to take nobody else's take, but this is just my take. You feel me? This could how I feel because I don't know, so I gotta believe everything. Y'all said, hey, we could probably get this for cheaper, keep our picks because we got so many holes. We just lost our center. What you mean? We just lost our center. We just lost a double tight end. We gotta fill these positions, and we just gave up 2 first round. Hold up, are you healthy right now? Today? Can you play today? No. All right, fail physical. Boom. Let's talk to Trey. But what I do give the Ravens is that, hey man, that PR team is a motherfucking one. Because they got everybody believing that we were gonna get both of those guys. I don't know, yo. It's just so crazy right now that's why I just I don't know. I don't know what is going on. What is going on? You can go, bro. Cause I don't want.
So I'm gonna be fair. You feel me? Because when the news very first came across my phone, I definitely thought to myself, "Damn, these niggas seen all these niggas walk in free agency, we don't have no first round draft pick. And niggas is like, never mind. That was the first thing I thought. You know what I'm saying? Then this shit came out about the failed physical. You know what I mean? And this is where I definitely think it just comes down to how you feel about the organization. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, this is my thought process. My thought process is because it wasn't hidden that he had the injury. You know what I'm saying? I believe that when they got the physical, the long run expectations didn't align with what we felt like we needed. You know what I'm saying? And God works in mysterious ways. You feel me? So it's
He
like
does. Amen. I make sure. Amen.
we had the opportunity to be like, you know what? Cause I was with the first round. This was a move we never made before. You know what I'm saying? And it was an impact player. And even in watching the press conference today, you feel me? I'm going to choose to believe that this is something that Eric DeCosta wanted to get done. You know what I'm saying? But I do also believe that he is in a position that, man, I can't do this at the risk that he may not be able to give us what we need right now. You feel me?
I
And
agree.
it wasn't official until today. And that window provided opportunity to make a different decision. And I believe that's what he felt like was the best thing to do for himself and for the franchise.
All right, before you go, Chubbs. Can I just say one thing for real? This is what why it pisses me off though, because it's like, yo, we a day late and $1 short. We should have offered that pick to Dallas last year, and maybe we would have won more games with Micah Parson even coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you had the right pick. You had the right idea when you trying to go get a marquee guy, but you were fucking dollar short and a day late. You a day late. We always seem to be a day late on this, and that's why I'm like, yo, I'm kind of like off free agency with DeCosta, because he is like time and time again show me that he fucking sucks at this shit. You know what I mean? He sucks at it. That's why he just goes with old players. You know what I mean? People who you know what I mean? He is not good at it unless it's a mutual situation. Meaning it's like, yo, they want to come here too. You know, they already want to come here. But as far as like figuring out, hey, is this a guy a good fit for this team? Should I pick? Because whoever come over here, you got to pay him a bag. Is he good long term? Is he, you know what I mean? He been struggling with that. You know what I'm saying? But Chad, go ahead, Chubbs. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Well, I ain't really get to finish.
All right, go ahead. When you finish, then that's all I had to say on that.
So, two things to what you just said. You feel me? I'm not even in disagreement that he struggles with free agency. You know what I'm saying? But when I look at the 2022 draft and all the money that those guys that he drafted has accumulated, it's kind of like, you know, he may be a better drafter than he is a free agency guy. All right. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm not going to be mad at him.
I agree.
We need you to be better in free agency, but at least you a decent drafter. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree, but it just
the last thing I really just want to say about that is, you know, and I forgot, it's Newton's law of something, one of those laws, you feel me? But it says for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? And I just say that to say, on Friday when the news dropped I was out there at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean Bowles. I was working. Bro, that news drop. Motherfuckers coming in the bar. We got
Popping
Max
bottles.
Crosby.
Popping
Again,
bottles.
we got Max Crosby. This
We
is a move.
popping
Fuck them
bottles.
picks. Fuck them picks. We did something different. Ah. And
Fuck
it's
them pigs.
for as great as that moment was, you feel me? For as great as that moment was how painful it was when the shit come through that say we back out the deal. That's all I got to say about it. Chubbs, what's your perspective on that?
When it first came across my radar, that was news you got to double and triple check first to make sure that it's real. Then once you go through the process, it was pretty bizarre news, but it was once you got the backstory on what happened, and I agree with both of y'all. Both of y'all, which y'all theorized what happened. Once you put it all together, you got to know that you're going to take some shit in the media. You're going to catch a beating when what really happened breaks out. It's no hiding what really happened or what possibly happened because it's making sense seeing what's happened now. You got when maybe that a certain player's number dropped, and with a significant chunk of your team being taken out due to free agency over the past few days, you figured a bird in the hand is worth more than a bush. Fuck that. We're going to take the hit, and we may possibly hurt ourselves in future deals and shit like that. This is what you got to be thinking now, because you're going to basically kind of smear dude a little bit with this failed physical shit. And it's like you knew you were going to take the hit for it, but you manned up and you did what you had to do. Because now you have some capital to fight back, because a chunk of the team has been taken out. John took his shit right with him.
And Lamar restructured.
I got more money come up north. I got more money here. So a chunk of the team has been taken out, and you're doing what you got to do to get assets back. So that's what I think. He's just doing what he had to do.
Yeah,
and it makes sense. It makes sense.
That's why I'm like 50-50. I'm like unsure on how good this move is going to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation to where it's like we get Trey Hendrickson and he only played 6 of the 17 games, that's not going to be, you know what I mean? Because we need somebody that's going to play right now, especially if Max Crosby, wherever he lands, even if he stays in Vegas, if he play, you know what I'm saying? If he plays a significant amount of the games this year, we still gonna look, and he like is still at his like caliber of the type of player, because he's a game record. Not saying Henderson's not, he a good sack guy, but like it's a difference when it's a game record. Like this guy got Patrick Mahomes got him on his mind all the time. Like he up there, like when you talk like Myles Garrett and people like that. So it's like I hope you're right. I hope you're right, and I hope you like. Cause at the end of the day, as a Ravens fan, what I really know is I know we have hella holes. And I know, like, at the end of the day, if we just take care of Lamar Jackson and we just got a defense that can just get niggas off the field majority of the time, we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? I know what we really need. It's more about that offensive line. So, like, more getting those picks back was very, very important. So it's like, all right, now I need to see how you use this. Because if you just go with just the best man up or whatever, because Because that's really just how we just like really pick well. We don't never really pick on what we need. When we got first round picks, we just pick the best player on the board right now, and then we fit them into our system. And that's why it's like, yo, we got all these great players that's getting paid because we taking the best players available. Who niggas sleeping on? We just looking for who niggas sleeping on because we usually picking late anyway because we good. We've been in the playoffs. We picking late anyway. So we gotta be looking for the sleepers. So that's why he is very, very good in the draft because that's what he always had to be looking for. He got to be looking for the sleepers. He got to be looking for people who good that nobody is looking at. But it's like, God damn, bro. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe that's why John, you know what I'm saying, had just equal amount of power as you, and he just answered to the motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Because like maybe he needed to be that guy in the free agency. I didn't think he was very good in that aspect either. But you know, whatever.
Took his guys with him.
He definitely making moves. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, when you know that, like, yo, those guys deserve to get paid. They deserve to get paid.
Exactly.
So I can't be made. They deserve to get paid. So it's like, yo, you deserve to get paid. Yo, I'm gonna pay you and come help me over here. And John is a mall boss. I understand. I ain't say he wasn't he ain't a head coach. He just was, wasn't the guy for us anymore. But he definitely a boss. He making boss
Yeah, he's going to
moves.
fix the locker room. He's going to fix the locker room up. It's going to be a culture and a tone and a standard setting there now.
But it's like
No
at the end of the
bullshit.
day, I don't trust his coaching when it come down. When he put all those good pieces in, when they re
You don't
good
got
and
to
they
do
right
much in
there.
New York. You don't got to do much there. It's been so bad. 8 wins to
Damn.
do you good in that motherfucker.
Damn.
It's been so
Yeah.
bad down there.
But we getting
You don't got to
we
do
move,
much.
we move.
This,
I don't want to talk about
this
that.
the
What you
thing.
got? What you say, Howler?
This the thing. You feel me? Because niggas took it to the John shit. And yo,
Mm-hmm.
like because niggas is Ravens fans, I thought those people that went over there like feel different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because we've
for sure, it
actually because
does.
at the end of the day, like likely turned down two offers. So, it is what it is. And we talking about this yesterday, bro. It's like they likely go get the bag, yes. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. He wouldn't got the bag with John. And it's like if another random team would have gave you the bag, I would have felt differently. It's like, okay, niggas really been
I
watching yo and they giving yo the bag.
I
But he
get
went and
that.
got the bag with somebody that already know yo. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
one. Now, like Pat
Mm-hmm.
McCard, it's like, yo, niggas love Project Pat. You feel me? Niggas want you to be around forever. But at the end of the day, like we do got a whole new coaching staff, and
Yeah.
realistically, yo may not be a part of the plans. And
He
I'm glad
wasn't.
he
He
found
wasn't
somewhere to
part of the
go.
plan.
You feel me?
He wasn't.
Darius Washington had hella upside. You feel me? We like how he played when he do play, but he hasn't been available that much. And again, he didn't get an offer from a random team. He got an offer from somebody that knows him already. And then, all right, we lost our punter. That's probably really the toughest one out of all those people. All four of them people was the punter. You feel me?
No, I think it was
Coach
Lindy.
wise,
I think it was our center.
I'm talking about people that went to the Giants. That's all I'm talking
Oh, they
about.
went to the Giants. My
I'm
bad. My
talking about
bad.
people
All
that went
right.
to the
You
Giants.
right. You right. You right. My bad.
Now, Linderbaum, definitely big loss show, but I'm
Yeah.
not losing no sleep over that loss show because the amount of money they paid, Joe, is just something that we wasn't going to be able to do. I'm not losing
He
no.
got
That is what it
paid,
is.
bro. You cannot get mad when niggas get paid. You can't get mad.
That money talk.
And money talk.
That money talk in the NFL, especially. especially.
And, yo,
Niggas getting paid.
and shout out to good drafting, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, so that's
You
why I'm
feel
like,
me?
all right, yo, get them draft picks back, and
We
you
talking
better.
about niggas coming off of rookie contracts, bro.
Yes,
Just got paid.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
they
It
got
is what it
paid.
is.
Every
But
single one of them got paid. That's
but
crazy. No matter
before we
what
leave this,
round you was drafted in, you got paid.
before we leave this, because like, you know, we got to like to the John shit, but I did want to get back to the Max Crosby, Trey Henderson shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel what you saying, Hootie, and it's like if Max going to have a great season, of course that's going to be like the thing. Like, oh, niggas, but here's the thing, bro. At this point on this day, all you had to go by was what them doctors were saying and how that shit looked. You know what I'm saying? And you had to make a decision then and there. You feel me? You made a safe decision. If he able to come back and be cool, great. But when we needed to make a decision, they're like the Raiders don't gotta make a decision. You feel me? And if somebody else choose to make a decision, that's their choice. But niggas ain't want to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that. And even like earlier, because like you said, like if Trey Henderson only played 7 games, I get that too. But I feel like now we're talking about like just the possibilities, because you also brought up Michael Parsons, and Michael Parsons went and got hurt, and his season ended injury. You feel me? So it's like, certain things, you just never know.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, and
Know.
I hate, and I totally agree with you on that. And I'm gonna tell you why I mentioned these people in the way that I mentioned them. I mentioned Michael Parsons to say that, like, yo, a couple of games we lost early, we may not have lost if we had, you know what I'm saying, a Michael Parsons. If we had just went on ahead, so it's like a couple games we'd have won, we wouldn't have been in the position that we'd have been in at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because even if he got hurt,
niggas would have started Snoop before Cooper Rush. We might not be in the position we was in at the end of the year.
That too, you know what I'm saying? But niggas ain't know he had the new teeth for real. So it was a lot of things.
Snoop different.
It was a lot of moving parts. You feel me? So it was like but yeah, like yeah. So that's why I was just like, yo. I mean, and the Hendrickson shit, like, yo, I'm just like, that's just worst case scenario. It's always a flip side of that coin to where he gives us 17.5 sacks.
And yo,
you know, because if he gives us 17.5 sacks, we may not lose a game.
Facts.
But I don't want to. I don't want to get that. I mean, I try to go with what I've been seeing lately. You know what I mean? I try to go. It's like, all right, how many games can you give me? Can you give me 10 games and like give me those 10 games be for the Super Bowl stretch? Can you give me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how has your career been? Because you over 30 now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I need you to be
like last year
as
was the only
healthy as
year
possible.
he really had a short season. Now we is coming off of last year, so I get that. But he don't have
that's the only thing.
Seasons. Last year, you feel me, was just, you know what I mean. But I don't want. I don't.
And
want
it was a stressful season of him wanting to get paid, their team being ass. That, you know what I'm saying?
Go all out when I want to get the fuck out of here? Why would I go all out?
So it's like, yo, that's what I get.
And he in a division. Why? And he in a division. So I fuck with that.
Yeah, too. He know the division.
I want to close out with this.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Something to say before I close out? The most unfortunate thing about all this is, and this is in Holiday's opinion though, had the Max shit never happened, this Trey Henderson deal would have been a good look. And it's unfortunate that it's getting watered down because the Max shit happened first. Because honestly, I didn't think Max was a real possibility. So my hopes was already for Trey Henderson. You feel me? But then when the Max shit actually happened, that changed things. You feel me? But I'm choosing to look at shit from a optimistic standpoint. You feel me?
You heard
Welcome
the
to the flop.
you heard the latest
You
news
feel
that they
me?
was trying to say though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we were trying to get them both. And I get it. If we giving up 2 first-round picks and we got both of those on both our edges, I get it. But yeah, we
And
can
and
go.
and, and I know niggas was saying like that was like cap. They were trying to get them both, but again, like it's about what you choose to believe. But from what DeCosta said in his interview earlier, he pretty much said they was already talking to both. The Mac shit came through. Once the Linderbaum shit fell through, then niggas like, well, shit, we might got enough bread to get both these niggas, and the trade shit came back into play when Linderbaum didn't sign, and that created more bread to possibly get both of them. But shout out to the Ravens, you feel me? More big flock shit coming your way sooner than later. You feel me? I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on that. Shout out to Romeo Dobbs, man. Chubbs. Yeah. Thumbs up or thumbs down to Romeo Dobbs.
I think that's a good move. You don't like it, Chubbs?
Two thumbs up.
Double
Two
thumbs up.
thumbs up.
That's a
Got
great move.
it. Got it.
I'll give our offseason a B so far. If we get another receiver, it's an A. Because we have
Yo,
upgraded a lot of positions, I think. So I think they're doing a good job with the draft in front of us still. I like what I've seen so far, but we need one more receiver.
I thought it was definitely between us and whichever one of us lands AJ. It will be a big addition to our teams. You know what I'm saying? If we able to like land AJ Brown, especially like having these, you know what I'm saying? He definitely worth a first round at 14. If we don't see nobody, or if we feel like we got enough picks to where we can fill our team out as far as on the offensive defensive line, you know what I mean? Ah,
You want a first
All
and a
right,
second
Casa. Please don't give up no more
no,
first round.
no, I'm just saying, but
because
we got
when the
enough. We
going
got
rate for
enough
that type of
seconds
player
and
is a
thirds
first and a third, so it's a
to like,
stalemate
you
right
know,
now.
because he probably won't be as expensive as a first round pick. I doubt, you know what I'm saying? Because he wants out as well. You know what I'm saying? How you like him in New England?
He'd be fine. But yeah, Philly's playing hardball right now. You want a first and a second for a distressed asset that you know you got to get rid of. And the going rate for that type of player is a first and a third, which is rumored what you were offered, but you're holding firm to the first and the second. So it's a stalemate right now. He wants to see somebody jump out there, which is a good move.
Hey, in response to this comment, though, as far as the O line, we definitely need more O line. Hey, yo, it's niggas out there, veteran wise. You feel me? That
Yeah.
can come.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really hoping that the reacquired 14th pick goes to an O lineman that's ready to play right now. That's what I'm really hoping personally, because we definitely need, and we need somebody that can be around for a couple of years. You feel me? But
The Ravens don't run
why
more
would
than the
AJ?
Eagles. The niggas just feel like the Ravens is strictly a running team because like yo, we got Derrick. It's like yo, when you actually watch the games, that nigga get 7 yards a carry. You feel me? Like yeah, he only be having like 9 carries. He gets 7 yards a carry, and we not
Yeah,
just a running team.
that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the guard from Penn State. He got a name I can't really say. I see a lot of people
Yes,
talking to
yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm also
That's what
looking at him.
I'm hoping they honestly get with 14.
Hey, if
That's
we
what
can
I'm
get
really hoping they
I,
get.
I know the guy from Miami not gonna be there at 14, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, we got situations trade
You
up.
talking
You
about
know what I mean?
Bang? You talking
Yeah,
about Bang? But that's what I'm saying
probably
though.
gonna be
You
gone.
get Trey Henderson. That's somebody to go on the other side of Mike Green, who we just got last year. We got our pick back. We need to get an O lineman that can play right now. And yes, I'm with that guard, Penn State. Let's go. And I'm
Yeah,
going to put it in the universe for another week in a row. And then in the second round, let's go ahead and
We
get
got skill
Jacoby Lane.
positions. I know a lot of like mock drafts got us taking the receiver, the nigga from USC, or you know what I mean. A couple of receivers like, yo, nah, man, no, no,
Definitely not a receiver with
trenches,
14.
trenches,
Definitely
bro,
trenches.
trenches.
This is a year I wanna. It's not even an unexciting pick because we really need a good lineman. So
I
it's
don't
not
care
even
who the best.
unexciting
I don't care who the best player on the board at 14. Trenches. You pick the best
for
trenches,
sure.
nigga. Whether it's defensive
For
line
sure.
or offensive line, you pick the best trenches, nigga.
Now,
We
I ain't gonna
saw
lie, I can't get too heavy into you with the college players because I don't follow it that much.
Yeah,
But
Fano,
Steve,
Utah. He talking all the good niggas. He talking to good niggas
yo,
that's gonna be around.
listen, man. Listen, second round, Jacoby Lane, USC, man. Please, Ravens, please get yo, just to make Holiday happy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Make
Niggas
Holiday
talking about
happy.
taking
Go get
receiver
yo.
first round. I'm like,
No, definitely not
no,
first round.
14 is too
Second
high.
round. Second round. Second round, definitely. And then go find the next Isaiah likely in like the fifth round.
What's your draft pick? Do you have a draft pick? This Chubbs.
31st.
That's right. Yeah, I was in the
Oh,
Super
yeah.
Bowl.
31st. So we've been linked to defensive ends, and it's a defensive end tackle draft, and we've been linked to
That's what I'm
several.
saying. You gotta find the best one. We gotta get the best one
So
that's there at 14. If y'all
so
looking for one at 32,
But
31,
at the
you
same
know what I'm
time,
saying?
but at the same
so
time,
look,
and
And
this is
that's
why,
really like 27 because y'all probably trade up.
and this is why you should let things play out. That could be the pick that's used in a trade. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a very flimsy pick right now because it's 31st. It's the 31st pick.
Y'all may
the third
traded to the
didn't the
second
31st
round.
pick get us Lamar Jackson or some shit like that?
Yeah, we traded back up. That's what I'm saying. The team can trade back into the first round.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To
Hey
get a
yo,
player they want.
so listen, college football shout to bro. College football, your shit, you feel me? We definitely was talking about potentially doing like a little special show for the draft. So I'm gonna be in touch,
Yeah,
you feel me? Because maybe that'd
for
be something you
sure.
can help get some influence on. But we have been talking about football for way longer than we met you, bro. So we definitely appreciate
Way
all the
longer.
comments. But we gotta
Gotta do a show.
get to the other event that happened last
We
night.
still
You
gotta
feel
get
me?
it to the other
The
sport.
second event from last night. And with that being said, last night, bam, Adebayo dropped
Mm-hmm.
83 points, the second highest scoring game in NBA history, being only behind Wilt's 100 points. It happened last night in the Miami Heat against the Wizards. The entire league is buzzing. What is you guys' feelings? Appreciate you, bro. What is you guys? And please feel free to continue to comment. What's your feelings on the Bam 83 last night? Chubbs was talking about this early in the chat as it was happening. I wasn't really
Yeah.
trying to hear it because I was in a state of depression. You know what I'm saying? But
Now, Chad, like I seen
how
it.
y'all feel about the Bam 83? No Diddy.
So
Yo, I was tripping. Go ahead, Chaz. You probably got more. I was tripping. You already know where I'm about to go.
so when I first got wind of it when he was at 60, that's
You're
when I started
frozen.
hitting the chat. Then that 60 went to 70. Then that 70 went to 83. I didn't watch the game. I seen the clips that they showed towards the end of the game in live when the Spurs Celtics game was on, because that's the game that I was watching last night. Shout out to the Spurs. But they flashed to when he scored his last points, and it was like a minute 25 left, and they took him out the game. So what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is I still didn't see the method of how he got the points. I got the stats in front of me,
That's a fact.
and I'm just looking at the stats. Okay, these are the stats, so I'm just taking it as okay, 83 points. Damn, he went to the line a lot of times. He must have been hella aggressive, but and 7 for 22 from three, so he just shot a bunch of fucking times. Okay, This is what I'm seeing in the stats. I still haven't seen the actual footage and highlights. Then I see the footage and the highlights. So how I feel is when he got to 60 and around 70, okay, you good. But the method that was going on, the intentional fouls to get the, it was like, I think that cheapened it a bit. The method to do that. I don't listen. I got nothing against Bam Adebayo. Congratulations, because your name's there regardless. At the end of the day, this will just go over time. They're getting on you for it now, but I think over time you'll be good, yo. You'll be straight,
bro.
But yeah, I like the method to get there. I was like, that was cringy. Just the foul, intentional fouling and all that. Like, come on, yo. But he got it. So
who was fouling though? Who was fouling? You gotta explain it a little better because I didn't see it.
So like
I'm not understanding.
Miami was intentionally fouling the Wizards so that they can like go to the line. It's like a minute and like 50 seconds left. You know what I'm saying? So they intentionally fouling the Wizard players so they can go to the line or whatever, and they can get the ball back so that they can give it to Bam and he can try to like, you know what I mean, go for, you know what I mean, 1-against-4 or 1-against-3 or whatever, and get fouled or try to score a bucket. So that's what niggas in like. I didn't have a problem with it at all. I'll fully, if I score 70 points, yeah, start following them niggas so I can get 83. Start following them. Yes. Yes, nigga. I got 70 points, boy. Nigga, I just scored 30 in the first quarter. I scored 30 in the first quarter. We had 32 points. I scored all the points in the first quarter. As a nigga who has done that and in the high school gym, score all the points for your team, I'm with that.
Hey, yo, and that's my biggest thing, yo. Like, nigga had to make the shots, bro. I'm with you. Shout out to the comments, you feel me? Yo, because, yo, that's the one thing about it. Because, yo, niggas can miss wide open shots. You know what I'm saying?
No, niggas miss wide open shots all the time.
So it's like, even if it was a crazy method to the madness, you had to make the shots to get the point. So I'm not taking it from you. And I'm mad at the niggas who let you do it.
They wasn't really letting him do it. He was dunking on niggas. He was shooting threes in niggas' face.
Yeah, a lot of the fouls were legit. They were fouling the shit out of them all night.
Yeah, saying like, no, he was out there cooking them.
So if you got a little,
he was cooking.
If you got a little gripe about 43 free throws, okay, cool. But what's done is done. His name is there. He got the second most points ever. It is what it is. Like, I'm not.
Yo, that's how you get. That's how you get to the. If you look at everybody's stats, that's the same shit I used to say about Kobe 80. Like, yo, that nigga shot a bunch of free throws. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I make 20, 25, 30 points off free throws, yeah, for my threes and my twos is hitting.
Of the triple team.
But that's the NBA. That's how the game go. The refs want to see it too, nigga. So if y'all fouling, I'ma call it. I'ma see if he make these free throws. Because you know what he could do? Miss the free throws.
Miss them, man.
He could miss them.
Listen, though.
He ain't had to hit 30 free throws.
Listen, it was a mixed reaction about it around the league. It was news, definitely. It was some real snide remarks.
No, like the comment said, like the chat said, it's only Kobe fans that's mad. It's only Kobe fans that got these mixed reactions.
Going on last night about it.
Yeah. Same thing happened with Jordan fans. If anybody passed Jordan and some shit, like it's the same thing.
No back when Kobe got that 81, that was his last game, right? Some shit like that.
No, hell no.
He got
I remember, nigga. We was in the club, nigga. We was in the club when Kobe got that 81.
When Kobe got the 81.
He got the 81 like 09 and some shit like that.
2007, Toronto.
7. All right, 2000. Yeah, we was
I
definitely
remember he
in
was playing
DC.
Toronto.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was in Toronto.
In his last game, he
Well,
got 61. That's what he did.
No, you want to know where niggas
61.
was at? I'm sorry, niggas was at Kings Point Bowling Alley. It was a bowling party up at Kings Point.
It was still open?
In 07, it was. And niggas was like, yo,
right. I thought you were talking about his last
niggas Kobe, that nigga Kobe at 81 tonight. And niggas was all on that
This is what I
little
remember.
flip phones
Kobe
and shit.
81. I remember that game, man. I felt it felt forced when Kobe had 81. You feel? That's what I remember feeling like. Like yo took hella shots. You feel?
He did. He did. And niggas was like, yo, they needed all those shots for real. Like, yo, nah.
Hey,
Like, yo, Bam needed all 70 of those shots. They wasn't blowing them niggas out by 40 the whole game. I was keeping up with what was going on.
It was beating them by the time he was running it up. The game was over.
No, by the time he had like 70, they was fucking him up. But it's like, yo, I got 70 points, my nigga. I got 70, and it's still time on the clock. Why not go for the record? Why not go for the record?
Agree, yo. Once you got 70, yo, it's like, hold on, yo.
I got 70.
This shit obtainable, bro.
You feel me? Like, the fuck you talking about? You talking about 13 more points? I got 70.
Hey, yo, Bam checked out. Bro said, I ain't know KD was about to pass Jordan. But bro said Bam could have got 100 if he made a couple more of them threes. But they took him out like a minute and change left. He definitely could have got 90.
He only made like 6-7 threes. He only had 18 points, 20 points in threes.
He left
20 points in threes. And I'm like, yo, I still respect it because it's like, yo, even if you take the free throws away, that's still a 50-point game.
Honestly, he could have got 100 if he would have made more of his free throws.
Yeah, he could have, but it was still a 50-point game. That's why I still respected it. I knew he was going 50 when he had 30 in the first motherfucking quarter. I'm like, what? 30 in the first quarter? You bringing everybody record today. LeBron record gone. You know what I'm saying? Whoever had the first quarter Miami Heat record, gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
All that passing.
And yo,
he said he was passing. Yeah, all that passing.
I got to ask another question though, fellas.
What's that?
You know what I mean? This Bam related, it's related to the 83 points, but it's not about the end game. You feel me? What I want to know is, what the fuck was Asia Wilson doing at the press table for the post-game interview?
That was crazy. I don't know what that was about. I really don't know what that was about. I really don't know what that was about, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this nigga just dropped 83, and they asking her just as many questions as he. I feel you, yo. That's his lady, bro.
I don't know.
What the fuck, bro? Who else lady coming to the podium?
I don't know.
Did Vanessa come and talk about Kobe 81 or no?
I don't know, bro. Hey, you want to know the difference, though? She actually with him shooting in the gym.
True. She was shooting in the gym?
She actually with him shooting in the gym. So you know what, Asia, get on up there. Get on up there, shorty. You actually shooting with him in the gym. Everybody really blaming you. Because you the GOAT, for real. They really saying you getting him better. That's what Dame said, for real. Like, that nigga Dame Lillard was like, yo, what the fuck? He must be in there working with Asia, for real. You know what I'm saying? Asia in there getting...
He leveling that nigga up, yo. That's crazy. That's the kind of bitch I need. You feel me?
Type of bitch you need. You feel me?
Level me up. You feel me? Level me up, man. Level me up. You feel me? Bitch, if you can't make me drop 25 in the Sunday league, stop talking to me. You feel me? Stop talking to me, bitch.
If your presence If your presence don't make me drop 83, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you in Asia. Get up out
Yo,
of here.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. She might be right. If she go and drop 90, she go back to being a bad woman, yo.
If she drop 90 in it,
you can't go upstage him.
no,
Not like that.
we
You feel
gotta
me?
be like realistic in WNBA terms. Like they can't do what NBA niggas do. So like, what is that
Right, because
like?
she got the highest score in game at like 53.
Yeah, so she got hit like she got to score 70. She scored 70 points in the game.
That match that counts out inflation.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that kid is definitely gonna be crazy. But I will say this though, I love seeing, you feel me. I do love seeing them together. You feel me? Shout out to the black people.
Because
You
you
feel
don't
me?
know you know what they are, bro. They Black history, my nigga. They Black history.
Now they
They
are.
Black history. we
They the
living it. We
first
just
couple to
living it.
ever do
We just living in it. But they Black
a
history,
presser
my nigga.
together for an NBA game.
With how that Neo song go? I'm a movement by myself, but we a force when we
We're
together.
forced when we're together. Hey yo,
Shout out to the
not
power
being the
couple.
best player in your house is tough. But
Hey
being able
yo,
to say you dropped 83 in a game helps that conversation a little bit.
yeah,
For sure, for sure.
for sure.
He definitely needed 83 just to always have something else. She got rings, she got all type of shit he never gonna get. But at least he can say, you know who I'm next to in the books? I'm next to Wilt and I'm next to Kobe. And I'm ahead of Kobe. You feel me? That's what he got. But her,
Thanks.
you know, she on a whole nother level. But you know what I'm saying, as much as I joke about it, it was dope to see, you feel me? But I do love seeing their whole situation, you feel me? Yeah, she definitely is, you feel me? She definitely a GOAT. She definitely a GOAT. Better fame. She also in the WNBA, bro. So like that 83 kind of hold more precedent just because like it's the WNBA. What are we talking about? All right. Let's continue to talk about a little more female athletes. Chubbs, you with me?
Yeah.
Chubbs, you've been freezing all night, man. All right.
What's going on? Hold on.
So next thing we gonna get into, you feel me, yo? Shout out they on in the comments, man. You feel me? Appreciate the participation in the conversation. So speaking of female athletes, I want to talk about the GOAT, Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields versus Rolly Romero. It's not a real fight, but it has been a verbal debate. Shields repeatedly said that she can beat Rolly, and the world, especially Shannon Sharp and Ocho, have been roasting and reacting ever since. What's your take, Chubbs, on Claressa Shields declaring that she can defeat Rolly Romero in a boxing match? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why not?
So before I go ahead and say whether I agree or disagree, I want to share Rolly Romero's response to that whole thing of Claressa Shields saying she could beat him. Rolly Romero responds, "Yeah, she probably beat me because I don't hit women." Good response. Good response.
Mm-hmm.
Now to the question.
Steve Harvey. Good answer. Good answer.
The question.
Hey, Steve, you know what Steve Harvey would say? It ain't up there though.
But
Go
you
ahead,
black, so he
Chubbs.
gonna clap for you. I'm sorry, Chubb. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chubbs. That
To
was it?
in general, I think Claressa needs to chill out a bit. I get it. She's a very ambitious woman, and it's one of her best traits because it's gotten her where she's gotten so far. She's very ambitious. She believes, she aims pretty high. I get it. But you got to chill. And that's my opinion on the whole thing. Like, you gotta chill. You really can't paint it off of this. Nobody's gonna sanction it in the US, and it's not gonna happen. There's been footage of you fighting men, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yo, I say she go for it. She ain't gonna get 100 million nowhere else. Like, yo, we in
Paul
that
set it
like
up.
range of exhibition to where like some of those like crazy exhibitions that's happening over in other countries are gonna start coming to America, my nigga, where we're gonna have women versus men. You know what I'm saying? And competitive competitions. You know what I'm saying? Now, like she may be able to be bigger than like that's why we talking about somebody like a Rolly. You know what I mean? Somebody who she's significantly bigger than. Um, as far as the Shannon Sharp thing, I thought it was hilarious because yo, Shannon be so like Tootie for real, yo. He get a little attitude and be tight. That should be funny for real, you know what I mean? It's really good for TV to see niggas tight, you know what I'm saying? It'd be funny. Yeah, like
Sometimes Shannon Sharp turned into a black woman, yo. I ain't
he
gonna keep
turned
it, yo.
into a straight auntie for real. He go from auntie. Yo, that should be
Yo,
hilarious. He
that
go
nigga
right to
sassy,
auntie. He be like,
yo.
see, now you taking shots. Now you taking shots at me. But I'll be like, yo, bro, relax, bro. She just being a she just being a fighter, yo. She just talking shit, yo. Like, stop getting so bad, yo. Why you get mad? But the shit be funny for real. Like, it do be good for TV. But it do make me be like, hey, I believe her. I want to see her fucking prove it. Prove it. And if Rolly want to fight her for 100 million,
Can't even knock women out.
if
What
the
the
Saudis want to set it up, if the Saudis got 200 million for them, say, look, oh, they got, you feel me,
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, whoever. We gonna do this on Netflix or wherever we gonna do it on the design or whatever. You feel me? Wherever we gonna do that. Let's do it. Exhibitions. We don't gotta sanction it. It ain't gotta be for no, because it ain't real. It ain't for anything. It's a man versus woman. But you know what everybody gonna do? Watch it. Even if they pussyfoot around the fucking ring the whole time, niggas gonna watch it and complain about how whack it was. But they gonna already have the money.
I think
Or he can go in there and knock our ass out. Or she can knock
I
his
think
ass
it's
out.
I think it's unfair for her to be able to continuously go on a campaign saying how she can beat this man, but then for people to only be like, he a man, so y'all can't fight. At this point, we talking about two boxers. You didn't beat all the women. I get it. You
And
bull. Like yo, it's like yo, it's getting disrespectful.
no, it is. It's like yo, it be a certain thing if it's just a random woman. It's a woman who actually sparred men on the regular, so it ain't like she's scared to get in the ring with a man.
you getting
You know what I'm
done?
saying? Shannon just was like, yo, bro, like we talking about no headgear. Like yo, you got head, you got protection. You know what I'm saying? You got protection. You not fool. I know you sparring with niggas, and yeah, sometimes they hit you with a real, give you a real shot, but they not giving you real shots that really hurt you.
At
And that's
all.
really trying to hurt you.
At all.
Like, shorty. But it's like, all right, you believe that? Cool. Let's see. Now, if you get dropped, just know that's going to live in perpetuity in our minds. Okay?
Hey man, if she asks you, I don't understand why it can't happen.
Hey, why can't happen? We live in
Especially if
this
you gonna keep
America,
on
right?
dragging the nigga. Like, bro, that's just my thing, bro. Like, you just keep on shitting on the nigga like, yo, I can beat this nigga. I can beat you. I can beat you. Yo, bro, that man deserves, like, all right, yo. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
That shit, like, yeah,
Because
like, shorty, like,
He's accomplished.
you're not gonna be quiet until somebody shuts you up.
that nigga Shannon was mad when she got to talking about that nigga hips and knees.
I'm saying, but listen, he ain't a boxer.
He
But
not.
if she kept on saying that, yo, if you ran a route, I could shut you down. I bet you he'd be like, all right, let's step on this field and see.
Yeah, he would say, you don't know what you're talking
He
about.
gonna be
That's
like,
why I wasn't mad at her. I wasn't mad at her.
Hips, you can't stop me.
She feel how she feels. She been boxing all her life. So she don't care like, yo, nigga, you never I hear what you saying, and I hear like logically you're right. You feel me? But you ain't never been in a goddamn ring, bruh. You don't know what you talking about. You ain't never really been under that fire. Just like you telling me, like when you get to talking all that, like run a out and do the out and up or do this and do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Cause I ain't never actually ran no routes. Like, yo, if you ain't never really been in the ring, I don't care how much you've been sitting on the sideline, like watching this shit for real. Just certain parts about it that you just don't understand, and you gotta respect that. I feel on that, but he just saying like, yo, biologically, you gonna get your ass
Some
whipped.
shit,
Biologically,
some shit, yeah, bro. Some shit like, yo,
biologically,
you
biologically,
not
you gonna
gonna
get your
be able to
ass
relate
whipped.
to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to say, like, oh, you ain't never played quarterback, so you don't know what it's like trying to read with, you know what I'm saying?
And that's a real
Cool.
thing. It's
But
real.
you feel me? But whether you play football or not, you can be like, yo, nigga, you can't throw a deep ball. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to play football to know a nigga run bad routes, you feel me? And it's like, yo,
Yeah.
shorty, like, yo, y'all both pros. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You feel me? But it's definitely,
They both competitors as well. That's why they started competing.
I do want to go to this comment. You feel the shoe was on the other foot, and a man was pressing a woman to fight. People will be calling him a bitch for wanting to fight a woman. That's why the shit
Mm-hmm.
is fucked up, in my opinion. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because yo, you dogging a nigga, you going on all these platforms talking about, you feel me, how you can beat him, and he really got his hands tied. He can't come back and be like, yo, I will fuck you up. There's nothing he can do. But just accept the slander, and that ain't right. That ain't right, in my opinion.
That's why I say go fuck her up. And then go ahead. It's okay to just be like, I told y'all I was going to fuck her up. I told y'all, like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do it. But can I have my 100 million? Can I have 100 million? I told y'all I didn't want to do this.
Yo, I agree. I honestly feel like this whole thing with Clarissa Shields, like, it's kind of sad. You feel me? Because it's like, yo, you really are the greatest woman boxer of all time.
But women don't like her.
You know why though? Because women ain't really watching the boxing, so they don't have an appreciation for your boxing skill. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And what you really is crying for is for everybody to just recognize how good you are. So now you just going all the wrong avenues to try to make your point. You know what I'm saying? And that's just becoming a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just becoming a problem because now you're making yourself look crazy. Now you're taking away from your talent because what you're doing is not allowing people to know you better for what you good for. It's
I
now
see that.
making people judge you. You feel me? For all these antics, bro, and that shit ain't popping.
That's why I say it's like, yo, like if you sometimes if you fall, it's like, yo, you might as well profit off of it. Get the fuck knocked out for it. Get the 100, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Try to make it happen. Or try to
she can't
win.
handle that though.
Knock a nigga
That shit's
out.
gonna
Knock a
kill
nigga
her
out
pride, bro.
for $100 million, shorty. I guarantee if you got 100 million guaranteed on some Floyd shit, because everybody gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Whether you hate it or you for it, you gonna tune in to see what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? That's always good for business people. That's always good for business. Whether they, you know what I'm saying, they cussing the person out or they cheering for the motherfucker. Whether they want to, you know what I'm saying, that's always good for business. And that's what boxing be missing. There ain't no stories. It's no story. Like, girl, you don't have no story with nobody, none of the females. That's why your boxing matches, nobody cares that you knocking all these women out. Nobody cares. That's why she like, yo, I'm knocking all these girls out. I can't even spar with them. Like, yo,
Yep.
I gotta get a bag with the fighter. I gotta fight a man and get a bag.
Yo,
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Chubbs.
Rolly Romero and Shakur Stevenson are going on Nightcap tonight.
Romy and Shakur.
Rolly Romero and Shakur Stevenson will be on Nightcap tonight.
Interesting.
Let's
it's
see
at
if
12 o'clock.
it's out of that. That's
See,
what we're
yo,
about. Big
that's
fights.
what's up.
He's a champion, a
But
legit champion.
We
He's
gotta
got,
get some
that's the Rolly
champions
guy.
on the
he's,
fucking
he's,
TraMatic. You feel me?
he's got a legit belt. You're a legit champion. Go get your money in big fights. It's money to be made. It's fights to be made. You have an exciting style, so you'll get fights.
Yeah, he definitely will get fights, but
Rolly
if he
just
gonna
beat
get
Brian Dustin.
$100 million, he gonna get $80 million. And he gonna, you know what I mean? We talking about like life changing money for real. You know what I mean?
A
That's why niggas
traction
be
fight
mad at the
always
Jake
more money.
Paul and because it's like, yo, niggas that's not even in the fucking sport getting all the money.
Yeah, I'm straight, yo. I'm good on that one.
Yeah, you could be good, but it's like, yo, that's why, you know what I mean, niggas be rich and niggas be rich. They
Niggas, like,
they take
yo,
risks and do
yo,
other type of
yo.
shit.
Every move ain't a good move just because money's involved, yo. That's the problem. Niggas just be doing dumb shit just because the bag is involved. Niggas just be a slave to the bag. Get it? We're boxers. We're gonna make
I
money.
get it, yo. I
Nigga,
understand what you saying. I'm not saying it's morally correct
make
or
period.
what niggas should do, but niggas be broke, yo, and they be tired of being broke. Yeah, I ain't mad at a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas they be tired. You know what I mean, and if you gonna let your talent, whatever your talent is, your talent give you an opportunity to get some money, niggas be going to get that bread, yo.
Yeah, I don't hear Rolly Romero struggling for anything. I don't think he needs that fight.
Knock her ass out,
I,
man. Knock her ass out. I'm tired of hearing her talk.
That's all I be saying, yo. Like we can't keep letting people just say whatever they want to say over this fucking internet.
Do this shit for all mankind, bro. Knock her out.
She tough. It's like, yo, you tough, right? A, you tough, right? A.
Knock her
Then,
out.
then when he put pause on it, how is that gonna look? He gonna get nothing but goofy shit coming back to him. There's no win shit, bro. It's not. Just let her.
Yo,
Yo, the
it's
only
weird if it come with
conversation is going.
100 million
Yo,
because everybody
Like I
knew.
said,
We
it's
knew.
fucked up, but let
hold up,
delusional
Chubbs.
people be
Hold up,
delusional
Chubbs.
people.
Hold up, Chubbs. Hold up, Chubbs. This the only potential blowback that's going to be. At the worst, niggas going to be like, I don't know why he fought her because we knew he was going to knock out, right? That's the worst. Because he not saying nothing, bro. It's all her. So it ain't like he pushing it too. She disrespecting this man publicly. Shitting on yo. So if he signed the contract and knock her out, I think the most prevalent thing gonna be she was wrong. She couldn't knock you out.
I
That's
told you
really
know what
the
I
shit
mean.
going
He
on in
don't
the
even really
fight.
got to say nothing to promote the fight. You ain't got to say
He
nothing.
ain't gotta say nothing.
That's
But
all I'm
hey,
saying. It's like,
fellas,
yo, it ain't his fault. But it's like, yo, if it's a big bag attached to it, because that's what's getting the big bags, the big attractions, the big storylines, the things that people can write about. I understand that you may not be interested in that, but yo, you not the majority of the people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
rock on, rock on. I'm not trying to.
No, I'm just talking.
I'm
I'm
not
just trying to let
flying
you know
for.
why
I'm
I
not
feel
flying
like,
a big. Don't
I'm just
watch.
thinking as a business
I'm not
person.
flying a big. Don't watch the fight flag. I don't give a shit who watches it. But all this shit, I don't think it's just no wins out of that. But whatever. She want to run her mouth. Yeah, let's see her get hit. What the fuck ever, dude. That shit gonna do nothing. It's gonna be some goofy ass shit. There's footage of her.
Yeah, the only win is just gonna be like, and that's why I'm pointing out the win. The eyes is gonna be on it, and the money generated. As far as what happens in the fight, I don't care.
You told me two benefits.
speaking of knockouts, if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, I told y'all a fight was coming up. You feel me? My man was fighting, and I was going to see it. I remember I told y'all about that.
What
My
was it?
man Devin Booker
Yeah,
training
I
me.
finally seen the gym for real for the first time today.
Yeah, you went up security.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, bro, let's talk about it.
I did see this.
What was this at?
Get on. Don't let him get on.
Night, 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 night.
Shout out to my man Devin Butcher, man. You feel me?
Get on. Don't let him get on.
Crazy.
Bro. Look at the lady, man. Look at her. Look at the wife. She's sad.
Someone please call 911.
Look at the son. Look at the little son, yo. They one more time. One more
You
time.
see the nigga in the all black rubbing her back.
Right, he on it. He ain't gonna be home tonight, y'all.
Don't let him get on.
Yeah, that was crazy. Look, my man in the pink for real. He don't know what to do.
He a boxer. I forgot his name. He a boxer. From here. I forgot his name, though.
Look at my man. He consoling Shorty like, yeah. Please call 911. Somebody get the chopper. Call the chopper.
Last time, yo. Sorry, the last time. I love watching it. It's beautiful,
No, that was crazy.
God, bro. Speaking of knockouts, you feel me? Speaking of knockouts.
I was like, oh shit, this is a little, yeah, man, the little German shit nigga be in. For real. That's a ring. All right, bet. That's what's up.
I was in there
They had some
Monday.
little kids in there doing karate for real.
Hell yeah. All right, shit, fella. We got about 15 minutes left in the show, which is really about 10 minutes. Dang, you know what's crazy? Yo, this last week we've been running like it's been so many like acknowledgments and topics. We got very little men's perspective in the last couple of weeks. And it's cool because the questions go. Matter of fact, yo, let's get into a men's perspective because I was gonna talk about this more. Yo, California, be safe. Iran is potentially threatening about drone attacks in California. California so far. It's not immediate danger, but
Yeah, that's
the
a
word is up there. Be aware. Everybody stay safe. You feel me?
hey California. This I only got one thing to say about that. If anything happens, America allowed it.
All right. All right. I want to get into a quick little man's perspective question. And I put this on the board because, like, yo, this shit like came up earlier in conversation. And it happens all the time. You feel me? But I just want to get y'all opinion on it. And good thing we only got about 10 minutes to talk about
Mhm.
it. But I want to know, like, I'm going to read the question how I wrote it down and I'll fix it if I need to. But what's your thoughts when a woman says she's not looking for sex and you never brought sex up? What's
You're
your
looking for
thoughts about
sex.
when women say like they not looking for sex? I'm not looking for a fuck buddy, and sex is nothing that you ever brought up. Like
They the quickest. They the
what?
quickest to smash.
So you
It's
think
like,
maybe
all
they
right,
saying it because they try to convince themselves?
no, they just. I think they saying it because they don't want you to lead with that. Because they've been led. It's been led with that so much in their lives, and it's just my opinion. I don't know, if, like, you know what I mean. Nothing that I'm saying is a fact. Just
Before
opinion
you
based.
hold on,
But
because I did say, but because you said lead with it, and I'm saying no, you never brought it up.
right. So I'm just talking about in the sense of what I think that means, because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But when they lead with that, they definitely find you sexually attractive, and like, yo, they would definitely give you some pussy. You feel me? They just don't want you to like lead with just trying to get some pussy. And then, but like a lot of times like that, they already like you. They want to give you the pussy. So you just kind of got to be cool and just like have them around you till they like, let me get that. And then you hand it over.
You be the victim.
You be a victim. Exactly. No pressure.
Joe, you got a perspective on this? Or would it help if I indulge further to give you some
Go ahead, say what
perspective
you say.
on it? All right. This is my thing. In this particular situation, you feel me? This is a person I know for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Very long time. Like we didn't have sex before, you feel me? And like every now and then, we get to, we always been good friends, you know what I'm saying? So they just came by to see me and that shit was cool, regular shit, you feel me? And it's like, yeah, I'm not looking for this. And it's kind of like this what it does for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really like more of a person where I'm going to allow you to determine when it's the appropriate times for that. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of like fuck it up for me because like I like to feel like things are moving naturally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one, if that's what you think, and then I feel like you may not be moving like naturally, which means you might lead me to a position where that's naturally what it feels like it's supposed to happen, but then it's not gonna happen. You feel me? Which is kind of like also fucked up. You feel me? Then that's in one type of situation. But then it's also like sometimes, like if you like building with a person, it kind of be like, yo, I wasn't even on that with you yet. You know what I'm saying? But now what you're letting me know is if I have sexual needs, I need to have somebody else around that's gonna take care of them. You feel me? which is gonna potentially stunt the opportunity for us to grow. If you would have just not said nothing and it
No,
not
they want you
happened,
to be
cool.
like them. They want you to be like them and be able to just not do nothing and not do nothing for years.
Women
What
don't
you
be
got, Chubbs?
understanding, like sometimes, it might be the end of the night, and then you might be like, you know what? I can go for some pussy right now. You feel me? Now it might be like, yo, Shorty ain't never
It's
went
every
there
night.
with me, but with her, you feel me? And I don't mind chilling with her. So I chill with her. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. But if I already know, partner, that you want some anti, you might not get the phone call. Might call somebody else who I just know with it. You feel me?
Yeah, that's just how the game go. Like once you, cause to me, like once a woman says certain things, it let me know, like, all right, it let me know whether we things are moving naturally or we playing a fucking game. And it's like, all
That's what I
right,
be feeling like.
once I'm like playing a game, you do know that I'm trying to win this motherfucker. We playing a game. I don't play the least. But you introduced this game to me. I was not playing a
When you play
game.
the
I was
win,
just being natural.
you shoot the
But you
score.
let me know with the words that you said that this is a fucking game. So let's play. Let's play. Let's see who wins. Let's see who can stick it out longest.
Nah, I kind of agree with that theory, bro. And that's kind of what it be for me.
No,
It's
that's
like,
how I
yo,
move.
like, why did you need to like say that? Especially if I didn't make no move, I didn't
I'm
bring it
trying to get a
up.
reaction
It's
out of
like,
you. And it's like, okay, you think you can control me. And if you think you can control me and make me react which way or the other, cool. I'm about to control your ass for real. Make you feel like this. Like, Shorty, you don't play those type of games. Your best bet is to be genuine. Let's let things happen naturally.
Chips, you got a response. Or
Yeah.
not. Or
Oh
Cardi,
yeah,
Chips.
he frozen for real.
He looked like he had a response though. Later,
But
that
yeah, like
response
for
look
real, like
like
that's
he
why I'm
ready to say
confused.
something. He look like he ready to say something. Locked in,
This
Chubb.
shit frozen, Chaz. No Diddy. I
Go
don't know why
ahead,
I said
Chubb.
no
Say
Diddy, but yeah.
straight.
Nah,
nope.
just
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, because we still see you. It look like you. Yeah,
Shit
go
crazy.
ahead. It is crazy. You'll see it on the playback.
Yeah. See, I kind of see what you're saying, Hootie. Like, if I'm not even bringing this shit up and you bringing it up, then this must be something that's weighing on your mind. And I get it. There's a chance that you really mean what you say, and that's when I kind of lean towards the holiday side of things, where it's like, yo, all right, what one woman isn't willing to do, it's another that's willing to do, and I'll find her if we're gonna play a game.
No, we playing games that no. Don't confuse the mean that I'm willing to play the games. No, I'm gonna play the game to get that pussy. You feel me? And once I crack, you know what I mean? Whatever you decide to do after that, it is what it is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But why would
But once you let me know that I'm playing a game, you like to play games, I'm gonna play your game.
that's the,
All right. I hold on. Let me read this comment because I definitely think this is the logic. You feel? I'm glad it's a woman that's listening. You feel me? So the
Okay.
comment is, well, if you've been intimate before and she's not on that type of time, hold on. Let me restart. Well, if y'all been
Yeah.
intimate before and she's not on that type of time, but that's how
But
y'all used to move, she may want it to be up front so you don't expect what normally happened between y'all.
That's real. But
Yeah, it is.
you gotta understand that you're not gonna get whatever that other nigga. You're not gonna get that other nigga with you telling me this.
I don't like the assumption that you assuming that I'm assuming that that's just what I'm on. If I didn't
Or
present
I'm
that,
a
if I didn't present that to you, you feel like yo,
right.
you came here, you chilled, and I didn't press you like on that type of time. So why you feel like you needed to say that to me? You know what I'm saying? I didn't like try to like do nothing. We chilled. That was
Don't think I'm
cool.
gonna be
Boom.
mad that that's what you know what I mean? Like, nah, it's all good. I ain't even tripping.
It's like yo, it just like now make me feel like you feel like I'm on something I wasn't even on, and I just feel
And
like you
I'm
got to like
uncomfortable
really.
now. I'm uncomfortable now. My vibe is definitely not the same. I'm uncomfortable. And once I'm uncomfortable, I like to change my environment.
Mm, say it again, Hody.
Hey, once I'm uncomfortable, I like to change my environment. Ain't no compromise with all that. You feel me? I got to move somewhere else or I got to get something out of my environment. One or the other.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I
So I'm gonna do
I don't
something
want
different.
uncomfortable energy in my air.
Facts, bro. Facts. Fact. But that's valid. You feel me? It's valid. But it just like yo, and women, like you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all what you said because that probably is the case. But what I'm
That's
just saying
definitely
is
probably the case.
from a man's perspective, like yo, that shit like be a little off putting if that's not the energy I brought to you. Now if that's the time we be on and then I see you and I go directly back to that, then yeah, like let me know like that's not what I'm on. But if I'm cooling, respect my cooling. Cause now it's like, yo, you really don't even appreciate the way I carried it. And now it's time for me to go. Let me read this comment.
This is for the example Holloway. You may not have pressed her, but if y'all usually smash, why not be upfront? Because had she not said something and tried it, then she would have been accused of playing games.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. In this situation, we ain't even on no always fucking every time we link shit anyway. You feel me? Now,
So
what
it was
it
weird to
is
say it.
you want a nigga to wife you.
Hmm.
That's
That's
what
a
you
whole nother
want.
conversation.
And you trying to let me know, like, yo, I'm trying to be around you, but I want to be wife. I ain't trying to just get fucked. I'm not ready to make wife and decisions, so that ain't helping. It's just making it worse. Straight
Yeah,
up.
it's really making me like that type of conversation would make me be like, all right, we probably gonna chill today, right now, and I'm gonna stop hitting you less and less because you didn't pulled your card out already. Ah,
Yo,
cool.
you done played the big joker way too early.
Now all these face cards is just about to set you.
Yo, now these 3 of spades, you know what I mean, 9 of spades, you feel me? About to cost you the game because you came straight out with the big joker and it wasn't necessary.
Shout out to my spades players.
It wasn't necessary. You feel me? I'm gonna read this last comment before we get out of here. Oh, yeah, I feel you. Is that the case? It makes it weird. She showed her hand. Game over.
Game
Flip,
over.
flip, flip, flip.
You can
And
leave
with
on
that being
that one right
said,
there.
shout out to everybody that's been in the chat all night long. You are greatly appreciated. Shout out to my guys for being in the show. And as always, in the meantime, and in between time, let's try to be a little better to the world. So maybe the world might be a little better to you. Whoop, TraMatic.